Every day, members of Generation X wake up to a career they no longer care about, and the prospect of staying in that career for another 10, 15, 20 years until retirement, where they're told they can finally be happy and enjoy life at an age when most people are watching procedurals, waiting for biopsy results, and voting in elections no one else knows about. This math doesn't math, and it didn't for me 2 years ago when I decided to walk away what for most people would be considered a really good career to try and find something that mattered, something that was fulfilling, something that made me happy to get up in the morning. You can too. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how. Before that, we need to talk about the biggest issue that most Gen Xers face when it comes to pivoting careers midlife, and that is that we are fiercely independent. We have been in get shit done mode our entire lives. Unfortunately, to pivot properly is going to require you to depend on others, to build connections, and to show the world what you're capable of, not just what you've been doing for the last 20, 30, 40 years. The good news is that of all the generations, we are by far the most flexible learners. We've had to learn VHS, cassettes, CDs, DVRs, computers, the internet, cloud computing, and now AI. There is nothing in this world we cannot figure out. We got this. These tips will work if you have a job, if you've recently been laid off, or if you were like me and burned out and had to walk away. The only difference is the amount of time that you have to spend on these things. If you are working, of course, this will have to cut into your off hours, be there nights, weekends, lunch breaks, what have you. But as I always tell my clients, if something is important, you will make time. My first tip is volunteering. It has been by far the most rewarding and influential thing I have been doing the last couple of years. I always like to say it's great for meeting people who are just like you and for people who are nothing like you. People just like you in that wherever you volunteer, hopefully it will be something you are passionate about. And the good news is everyone you volunteer with is passionate about the same thing. And what I mean by people different than you, the idea is you are volunteering to help people that are in a different socioeconomic background than you are, people that you would have never had a chance to meet, and I guarantee you will enrich your lives in ways that you cannot currently imagine. Next up is networking. And if you need any help networking, I have tons of videos on this channel that can help you be the best networker you could possibly be. But in order to teach the world about you, your situation, your goals, and your passions, you have to get out and start talking to people. Also, it's a great way to learn about opportunities that you probably had no sense of when you were siloed in your career. But it's an incredible chance for you to learn about the world and for the world to learn about you. Next up, and I need you to be sitting down for this one, is embracing social media. I know we've spent a lot of time and energy saying I won't be caught dead on those platforms. However, hear me out. Don't think of it as a way to escape from life or as a replacement for life. Think of it as an accentuator of this new life you're building. I'm not saying post TikTok videos of you doing the Dougie. I'm saying use it as part of a strategy for keeping in contact with the new people you will be meeting through volunteering and through networking. If you've never volunteered, networked, or been on social media, then you're one step ahead of this next one, which is learn a new skill. Now, if you haven't done any of those three and you're starting to do those, then great. I would also start looking at some skills that might be a passion for you, some things that learning them wouldn't feel like work. It would feel like opening up your mind to new possibilities, right? learning a new language, like getting in on this AI thing, like figuring out ways to use it that makes sense for you, or some computer program, something where it feels like you are emotionally investing in the life you want, not the life that you have. Similarly, you want to seek out activities that will push you out of your comfort zones. I know for me, when I introspect on how I ended up in a job that I found miserable, it was because more often than not, when decisions needed to be made, I often took the path of least resistance. And you know what they say, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting the different result. So rather than taking those paths of least resistance, you should take that speaking opportunity. Learn how to play that instrument. Be part of that local production of your favorite musical. Something that breaks the pattern of averting from the thing that scares you. Finally, all of these tips will work, but they are going to require time and patience. They will not work overnight. If you do currently find yourself in a miserable work situation, it took time for you to get in that situation, and it's going to take time to get you out of it. But it is worth it. I love posting on YouTube. I love the volunteer work I do. I love speaking in public and coaching and training and working with my local chambers of commerce and all of the other things that make up my days these days. And I never would have done them if I hadn't have taken that first step of investing in myself, maybe for the first time in my entire life. And I hope this video inspires you to do the same. Thank you for watching. We will talk again soon.